weird stuff is the nicest way I can say it. So be careful.
Read the comments, because if anybody's posting weird stuff, I'm sure someone will correct them.
Somebody
gently.
corrects them, yeah. And raisins are not nutrients. Just saying.
But it says in Joe's Ancient Orange.
I know, right? Well, and then another guy came up and he's like, I didn't have nutrients, so I used raisins. And I came back with, there's a reason why winemakers who use grapes, those are the things that turn into raisins when they dry, use nutrients. And he's like, oh, right. So it's like...
It's better than nothing, but I think you're probably just as well off using apple juice.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, there are better things that you... Honestly, yeah, you could just bake a bunch of yeast to kill it and use that.
Yeah. And because I don't have Fermento, that's what I've done in times when it's, past the point at which you want to add anything with DAP in it. But some whiny pants RC212 is demanding more nutrients to feed its habits. So, okay, fine, we'll cannibalize some yeast for you. There you go.
Yeah, well, you use what you got. I mean, some of the guys that are in other countries, they don't get access to a lot of the nutrients that we take for granted here. And my
brew shops aren't open on Sundays, so...
Well, that too, yeah. But, I mean, if you don't, there are other things that you can do. Raisins are not your best choice. They're great flavoring, not a good nutrient.
But just nuke some old bread yeast or something.
Yeah, exactly. So, Carvin, I think we'll let you get back to doing whatever you're doing. I want to talk to you offline, hon, and do some plotting, because I think there's some things that we could get out there. You're getting a lot of information out there, and I think we could give you some more venues to do that. So,
awesome. I look forward to that, and once again, anything to promote mead and to promote the mead culture, I'm all for.
All right, cool. All right, then. We'll let you get back to relaxing, and thanks so much for coming on, and doing the show. I will be dragging you back on here, just, fair warning.
Thank you so much. It's been a really treat. It's been an honor being on your show, and I look forward to being on again.
Great. We'll look forward.
Thanks a lot, Carvin.
All right, thanks, Carvin. We'll talk
to you soon. All right, have a great evening.
Yep.
All right, bye.
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 Okay, find the right page where I have I've got too many pages going here. This is ridiculous. Oh my god.
Oh, and my mouse just crapped out again.
Yeah, I know. I just say, in case you guys are wondering, since I'm doing this mobile, I've got the Mead show computer, which is a PC, and then I've got my work computer, which is a Mac, and usually at home I have a 2-screen spread that I spread all my pages out, so I've got the show software, and I've got the management software, I've got Hootsuite, I've got Facebook, and all of these are up on different screens. And now I'm doing this on 2 separate computers, and I have to remember which keyboard's doing what and which call is doing which, and it's
all with one hand.
With one hand, yeah, exactly. So it's confusing. But yeah.
I do have a further comment now that I'm going through the list myself. Tim asked about getting fermentation down to 10 days.
Yeah, we did.
And how long do you have to age? Yeah. One thing we didn't talk about was session meads and hydromels. Like, that's the kind of thing where if you want to make something that's good quick, that's the thing.
Yep.
And David and I were talking on the chat there that hydromels, you can have that from pitch to keg in 2 weeks.
Bombs are great for that.
Yeah, but the lower alcohol content, I find it doesn't stress the yeast out as much, and also because it's not stressing out the yeast. Like, half the time I don't even put nutrients in when I do a hydromel, because it doesn't have to go very far.
Yeah.
It's 5%, 8%, something like that, and it doesn't have very far to go, and it does its job. It doesn't complain about it, and then it dies off. And I find that they tend to clear really quickly, and they tend to be drinkable really quickly. So if you're worried about trying to get something that's drinkable really, really quick that doesn't taste too bad young, drop your alcohol content. And that's my comment on that. All right, continuing on with the closing notes.
Yeah. Don't have it. Well, okay. So, we've got a couple different things. First of all, for those of you, and some of you know, but some of you may not, I'm doing the Got Meat US tour, and I'm going to be traveling around the country this summer. Right now, I am in Holly, Michigan, north, halfway between Flint and Detroit, basically. I'm going to be in Holly from today, obviously, until the 3rd of June, and I'm going to be visiting. If you hit the Got Meat Facebook page, you will find the schedule. I'm going to be hitting Bee Nectar, Superior Lakes, Coonan, Sellerman's, and Schramm's Mead this week, and I'll be showing up at those various places. I'm actually going to be at Bee Nectar all day on Friday doing a collaboration mead. From the 3rd to the 16th, I'm going to be in the Manistee area on the west side of the state. So for those of you that may be from northwest Michigan, I'm going to be hitting St. Ambrose, Acoustic, Arctos, Sunshine, Sandhill, and Bardic Wells, and banging up and down the coast to hit those. Probably going to be crashing over down in the GR area for a bit. I'll be in Newberry, Michigan, which is in the UP, on the 16th and 17th. And then on the 18th, I will be 18th to the 21st. I'm going to be in Iron River, Wisconsin. So I'm going to hit. I was going to hit Algoma Acres, but I hear I'm going to miss them. They're coming south while I'm going north. So I'm working on that.
Oh dear.
One. Yeah, I know. She just she texted me like 5 minutes before the show started, and I'm like, can't talk to you right now. Gotta go. But I'm gonna visit White Winter Winery and in Iron River, and I'm trying to work out how to visit Bose Meadery, which is in Madison, about 5 hours south of there. Haven't worked that one out yet, so no guarantees there. But they're trying to entice me to come down, and I'm trying to figure out if I can fit it in. 21st of June, I'm going to be at Prairie Rose Meadery in Fargo, North Dakota, and we're actually camping out in their parking lot. We're boondocking in their parking lot, so I will be there all day. On the 22nd, we will be in Williston, North Dakota, just for an overnight. But if you happen to be in Western North Dakota and you're bored, look me up on Facebook, and maybe we can get together for a drink. 23rd of June, I will be in Great Falls, Montana, 23rd to the 26th. Or 23rd to the 25th, visiting some friends there. But if you're in Great Falls, hit me up and we'll see if we can work something out. 26th to the 30th, I will actually be in Hungry Horse, Montana, and I'm going to be hitting Hidden Legend Winery in western Montana, but just also hanging out near Glacier National Park because, Glacier National Park. 30th of June to the 2nd of July, I will be in Spokane, and I'm going to be visiting Hierophant Meadery. So, again, that's something to hook up if you're in the area. 2nd of July to the 16th of July, I will be staying in the Lacey area. I'm actually staying in Castle Rock, Washington, at a RV park there. But my daughter lives in the Lacey area, so I'm going to be hanging out in there. Going to be visiting Acer Meadery, Sky River, Dragon's Lair, Bee Haven, Ethereal, Honeymoon, and Northwest Mountain Winery over that period of time. Schedules will come up. More specific schedules will happen as I get closer. And I talk to the meaderies. 16th to the 19th, I'll be in Burns, Oregon, visiting my nephew, but just hanging out in Burns because it's pretty. 20th to the 23rd of July, we'll be in Morgan Hill, California, so outside San Francisco, going to Rabbit's Foot, Mead Kitchen, Hydrun, Bee Divine, and San Francisco Mead Company. 23rd of July, because we need an overnight because California is just so bloody big, going to be hanging out in Bakersfield. 24th to the 27th, going to be in the San Diego area, Golden Coast, Elsa Wine, Reckless Brewing, Bronto Brew, Mediocrity, Twisted Horn, Raging Cider and Mead, and Lost Cause Mead at their co-brew spot because they're not open in their own spot yet. And Billy, yes, I'm totally going to see you. 27th to 29th of July, we'll be in Prescott, Arizona, and Chandler, Arizona. Going to be visiting Superstition and Arizona Mead Company, as well as Honeyman Honey Producer, because Carvin told me I had to. And that schedule may stretch a little bit, not sure yet, but 29th of July to the 1st of August, going to be doing a co-brew with Falcon Mead in Santa Fe, New Mexico. 1st of August, we're actually going to be in Wolfforth, Texas, just for an overnight because it's a long damn way from Santa Fe to Fredericksburg, which is where we're going. So if you happen to be in West Texas and you want to get together for a drink, let me know. And I know, yes, West Texas is a really big place. So if you happen to be in the vicinity of Wolfforth, Texas, 2nd of August to the 7th of August, we're going to be in Fredericksburg, Texas, and I'm going to try to hit Dancing Bee, Enchanted Manor, Independence Brewing, Meridian Hive, Wide and Wisdom, Rohan, Texas Meadworks, and La Buena Vida. And I'm not sure if I'll be able to get to all of those in that time frame, but that's the plan.
It's always best to have an ambitious plan.
Exactly. On the 7th of August, I'll be in Texarkana, Texas, so, again, overnighting. But if you want to have a drink, on the 8th and 9th, we will be in Memphis. And on the 10th, probably to the 12th or 13th, depending on how far I can stretch it with my husband, who will by that time probably really want to get home, we're going to be in Asheville. So Asheville's the last stop on the tour, and then we're going to get home and go, thank God we're here. But that is the big tour, and all of this has been posted on the Got Mead Facebook page, as well as the Got Mead Facebook group. So if you're like exhausted listening to that as much as I was reading it, you can find it there to get the details. And I'll be posting further details as I near each area as to who will be visiting and when. So if you want to meet and share a meet or whatever, that's how that's going to work. Upcoming people, we've got Tom Repas, who is a 2-time Best in Show winner at the Mazer Cup. He's also won multiple, probably dozens of medals all over the place, and he's a master beekeeper, and he's actually a doctor, too. I don't know where he finds time to do all this. He's going to be on the show next week. The week after that, we're actually going to have the owner of Oliver Winery, one of the oldest wineries in the United States. They're actually a winery, but they make a mead called Camelot Mead, and they've reformulated, and they sent me a bottle, and they wanted to come on the show, so we'll see what they have to say. And then the week after that, Bobby Slants is coming back on. Y'all may have heard him the first time he was here, and he's been making all sorts of comments on the live feed tonight, but Bobby's going to come back on the show, so that's June 20th. So we've got a pretty good lineup. Just stay tuned, and we will see you guys next Tuesday. And let me see, we'll be doing the show next Tuesday from the Little River Casino Park in Manistee, Michigan. This is about 5 miles from my folks' house. So we will see you guys next week. Another time, another place, and another mead. So take it easy, y'all, and say goodnight, AJ.
Good night, AJ. Say goodnight, Vicky.
Good night, Vicky. We'll see you guys on the flip side, so take care and, sit back, relax, and have another glass of mead.